The show that revolutionized business is back. In 8 years, with over $87 million invested in the tank thus far, Shark Tank businesses have generated hundreds of millions in sales.
Even you couldn't have predicted this kind of breakout success. No, but it's taught all of us what a platform Shark Tank is.
Employed thousands.
You're creating great jobs for the people in the state of Maine, so keep them coming.
And changed how America does business.
We have a lot of brain power here. We even got a few sharks.
Shark Tank's become an American phenomenon, and the support of the president just goes to show you that the American dream is alive and well.
From their humble beginnings, the Sharks are all self-made and understand what it takes to build business empires from nothing. And now they're here to help other entrepreneurs realize their dreams.
You guys are the American dream come true. You are why I do this show.
Together, they've created monster successes.
Lori helped me get into every Bed Bath & Beyond, and now we've topped $85 million in sales.
And impacted the world for the better.
We were able to take 100 kids off the streets. We chased our dreams, and now we're seeing them come true.
The power of Shark Tank is back.
This has been a long road and a lot of hard work, and it's all coming true.
Some businesses are born in hell, and this is one of them.
It's just hard to go through all of this.
Hey, this is just the beginning.
And it all begins now.
It's not for the meek, it's not for the weak.
You did it! We got a deal!
Been sucking my gut the whole time. It's the last thing I gotta worry about, bro. I know, I'm just saying.
First into the tank is an affordable solution to a formal wear need.
Hi Sharks, I'm Sebastian. Hi Sharks, I'm Raul. And we are the creators of the Lapel Project.
We're seeking $150,000 for 20% of our company.
Sharks, we have created a game-changing fashion accessory that will revolutionize the fashion world, disrupting the tuxedo industry, leaving them sleepless at night.
You know, special events, they do happen all the time.
Proms, weddings, formals, black tie events that happen across the globe.
Cost you, if not hundreds, thousands of dollars for something that you'd only wear once? Collecting dust in your closet?
And renting for one night burns a hole in your pocket.
You know, it just causes such an inconvenience. Getting fitted, returning, picking up. I mean, who's got time for all of that?
No one does. Introducing the Lapel Project.
The Lapel Project allows you to customize any suit jacket into a tuxedo in seconds. No longer are you gonna have to go out, rent, or purchase another tuxedo again.
Choose from an unlimited array of fabrics, designs, and patterns, limited only by your imagination. Let me show you how it works. We simply adhere it to the exterior of the lapel.
Oh, I want one.
Fold over the excess.
I want
and
one.
in seconds, you have a one-of-a-kind conversation piece.
You sure do.
You would so wear this, Mark, in
Now-
a heartbeat.
This is definitely one of a kind.
Our lapels have even evolved into a branding tool, marketing tool, as well as a fashion accessory. You see, Sebastian is standing here with a beautiful burgundy suit, which we're bringing over, and we've chosen our top seller, which is just a standard satin black lapel, okay? Simply follow the lines of the suit lapel, fold over the excess, and in seconds, we've created a fashion accessory.
Wow, it actually looks really good.
It does.
We've created a one-of-a-kind tuxedo.
Ba-bam!
Sharks, this has no predecessors. This is completely new. This is the evolution of men's fashion. Since you're dressed to invest, let's make a deal.
So Raul, like it. Yeah, you gotta bring us the samples.
Sebastian's passing around some custom lapels which we made for all of you guys.
Let's try these.
Save the skulls for
Try
me.
the skull.
I want
Okay.
the skulls.
So you fold over the excess neatly, and in seconds, you have a custom, one-of-a-kind piece. These are blank canvases, guys. There's no sewing involved.
I have a question.
And I
Did you have
for
anything
too.
for me?
Yes, I do.
I'm feeling lonely here.
I know you don't wear jackets often, so I got you a nice little jacket for you. I want you to try on for me, please.
Okay.
And again, can be a woman's accessory as well. We all know suit lapels for women and men come in notch and come in peak. Look up for me, please. Thank you very much.
Hey, buddy, watch that hand.
And in seconds, look how beautiful that is.
Lord,
see.
going out to the club tonight?
Yeah.
The clown look is more
Look
you.
at that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Many questions. First question is, I take it out tonight, I look spectacular. I want to use it again. Do I remove it, put it on back to the paper, and can I use it again, or do I have to throw it out and buy it?
No, you can definitely use it again up to 5 to 10 times, depending how you take care of it.
Does it ruin any different types of fabrics or materials?
Absolutely not. I've personally ruined several suits finding the right application, the right adhesive, but I knew I was onto something, so I just continued with it.
How much is it, Sebastian?
Our cost is between $5 to $8.
And what do you sell
We're
it
selling
for?
between $49 to $100.
Whoa. How do you sell it?
We sell it right now on one brick and mortar store in South Florida.
That's it?
That's
What
it.
about the online business?
We haven't gone there yet, and that's why we're here. We need the money to set up our e-commerce. This is a brand new product that no one knows about. So we
hang
need to
on.
inform the public.
How did you find this one store in South Florida?
That's my store. I grew up in the
I was
business.
gonna say you own it.
I grew up in the business.
So what are your sales?
Right now, from 6 months, I started doing the manufacturing, 16,000.
Do you have some kind of a patent? How are you going to protect
I have a
this?
patent pending, yes, sir. I have a
What,
utility
on
patent
a
on the
design
function.
patent?
No, utility patent on the function of converting a suit into a tuxedo.
Is your idea that it's a gag gift?
No,
Like this is-
absolutely not.
Come on.
Oh, you
This
kidding
is
me?
the-
To
I
proms
see the
and stuff?
Kevin.
Robert,
I see
Robert,
the fun
neckwear
gag stuff.
sales have dropped 25%.
Sebastian, what guy out there is going to put this on and go to a formal event?
All depends on the personality.
Me!
But you won't put on a suit.
I'm going to walk into the White House
You
like
would
this.
never do that.
In a heartbeat.
You
in
would
a
not.
heartbeat.
No.
Robert, my target demographic is ages between 13 to young adults 35. People who need to go to prom. Renting will cost you anywhere between $200 to $250 of used, ill-fitting clothing.
guys
I would
own
wear
this
this to my
company.
wedding, yeah.
There's never been a third option. There's an instant demand for this. I'm on the front lines of this business. I deal with people on a daily basis with that dilemma. Do I buy or do I rent? I show them this product, and they're in complete amazement and awe.
You've got a lot of energy. You've got a lot of energy. You're kind of like one of those guys I'm worried you're just going to burst into flames.
That's okay. So hold on,
Are you
Sebastian. Let me ask
paid?
Sebastian.
Are you a pain in the ass to work with?
Absolutely not. I have the vision in this. I see
But you
this.
have to think about it.
Sebastian! Sebastian!
Some of my employees may say different.
Sebastian.
Yes, sir.
Business right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I love it. I mean, the things I could do in sports, you know, with kids, the online component. I have Amazon exclusives just in my name where they would turn it around for you, would crush it. So what I'll do, I'm gonna make you an offer, $150K for 30%.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you where I stand on
Wait. Attention on me.
Yes, sir.
Attention on
you
me.
want to get
right?
other offers.
I'm going to share my thoughts.
Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna lose the deal,
I'm
Sebastian.
not losing the deal. I'm
You
here.
are gonna lose the deal. If you want to, you know, mess around with these guys.
Don't you want to hear other offers?
Hold on 1 second. You know, you sold $16,000 worth, and I'll tell you why. People love you, right? You sold it out of your store. Your store's probably been there. It's probably a mainstay in the community, and people know where they need to go. And you are the best salesman ever.
Thank you.
You really are. But in all my fashion companies, we used to always make coats that you can flip inside out, so obviously reversibles. People generally don't use these functionalities. I have a history of not seeing these type of things utilized, even though they may be purchased, so I'm out.
I respect your decision. I respect your experience, obviously a lot more than I have.
Wait.
What made you an
dealing-
offer?
I get the whole thing about the lapels that you're wearing. For people who can't afford to, don't want to, buy a tux. But I do not like the look of this.
What?
As a woman, I would not be digging this. I'm sorry. I'm out.
Guys, either we're doing a deal or
So,
we're not.
guys, it's a little sobering that the fashion guru and the only woman, Sharkette, concerned about this.
Well, what if I was a kid and I was going on a prom, I finally get this girl to go out with me?
We're going to take your deal,
We're gonna take your
sir.
deal.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yeah. We'll crush it.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Let's do it. Thank you for your time. Thank you, guys.
Good luck to you guys.
Good luck, guys.
I'm telling you, when I take my son to a wedding or something, and you put the little baby suit he has on, and you put the bride and groom on there,
Yeah,
right?
and then he goes to the bathroom, he
Are
comes
you
out
sure
looking like
your
this.
son's gonna like that?
Oh, what? That's another use. That we're going to charge extra for that.
It's actually a testament that you can really do. If you work hard towards your dreams, you work towards it every single day, no matter what little small step you do, but you do it one small step every day, you can make it happen.
You just got to believe in it.
Next up is a solution to a decorating dilemma.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Leslie Pearson. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and my product is called Good Hang-Ups. I'm looking for $100,000 for a 10% equity stake in my business. Sharks, I have commitment issues. With decorating, I want to be free to hang things on my wall, but sometimes I just can't fathom putting one more hole in my wall. I've tried alternatives like putties. They don't work. I've tried tacks and tape, but they damaged my treasured artwork. Well, Good Hang-Ups fixes all of those hang-ups and more. Good Hang-Ups is a revolutionary product that turns your wall into a magnet board. They're super easy to use. Place the magnetic receptive sticker on the wall. Place your art.
Oh, very attractive.
And add the magnets. It's that easy.
Yes.
They're removable and reusable, and they work on tons of surfaces, like concrete, brick, tile, wood, and textured walls. So, Sharks, who wants to get hung up on Good Hang-Ups?
Do you have any to pass out?
I sure do.
I like her because she's low energy.
That's what everybody always says about me.
Thank you.
There you go, Lori.
Thank you.
Leslie, I take this off and I stick it with the little magnetic piece to the wall. Does it damage the wall?
No, it won't damage your walls. They're removable and reusable. I have some that I've reused many, many times. They're really, really great.
It's an adhesive that's actually sticking it, right?
It is adhesive.
Many people would just fold a piece of Scotch tape in half and get false adhesive sides.
Isn't that the same effect?
Well, no, because if you put that on a wall and wait a week, you're actually going to get a stain. So do you have a significantly different adhesive?
Yes, we do.
Is part of your claim that no matter what you put it on, it's going to remove it without damage even a month later?
Even a month later, even a year later.
What are your sales?
So the product's been out about a year, and I've sold a little over $450,000 in sales.
Good for you. That's good.
Thank
That's
you.
really good.
Quick
Where did you
question.
sell your $450,000?
Over 50% has been on QVC.
I know.
You've been
I
on QVC?
recognize
You recognize
this.
me?
How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I came up with it because I have a 5-year-old who is super creative. He was bringing home tons of art. The fridge was fully covered, and I knew there had to be a better way. And literally, if there was another solution on the market, I would have bought it and been done. You wouldn't see me here at all because I just needed to solve my problem.
So of the $450,000 in sales, what amount is QVC and what amount is non-QVC?
Yeah, a little over half is QVC. The rest of it comes from a combination of either direct sales, about 20% come direct, retail.
Which retailer?
What retail you in?
So we're currently sold in over 110 paper source stores nationwide.
What about Staples?
We're not there yet. We'd love to be there.
Leslie, what does it sell for?
And what's your cost?
We sell these in 8, 16, 40, and 100 pack.
What is the 8-pack sell
The
for?
8-pack sells for $14.99. My cost of goods is $2.25.
Nah.
Landed here. I'm assuming you make them offshore.
No, we are U.S. made, U.S. and imported parts.
What do you need the money for today?
I'm a super fan of you guys. I've watched you for 7 years, and I feel like you've been my silent partners on
Okay,
this.
enough sucking up.
I know I am. So I'm really here for the strategic partnerships.
What element of strategy do you need help with?
First off, opening up larger big box retailers.
The big thing is conveying in a retail store how this works,
Exactly.
right?
This is my
Because
biggest challenge.
Yeah, I'm not sure the packaging does that. Seeing it up there
Not
wasn't
getting it.
clear what the benefit was.
I 100% agree there's opportunity to tweak the packaging. That is why I'm probably the most nervous about going in big box stores is that if it doesn't sell through, I got one shot at it.
Leslie, I'll get the ball rolling. I think it's a great product.
Okay.
Congratulations, $450K, doing all this. You're a force of nature.
Wow.
But in terms of trying to take a force of nature and turn that into a company and get through all the blocking and tackling, I don't think I'm the best suited person for that amount.
Mark is right. You are a force of nature. You have such an incredibly pleasant personality, and you have all the right answers. It's fantastic. Look, when I was a little kid, somebody made me cut between the lines and then glue stuff up on the wall, and I messed it up, and the other kids made fun of me. It's a horrible memory. I'm just not the arts, crafts kind of guy. Not for me. I'm out.
So I can see you have like crazy drive, like I do. And there is no force equal, in my mind, to a woman that's determined to rise. So I'm going to give you an offer.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to give you $100,000, but it would be for 20%. I think I can help you get into Bed Bath & Beyond and Staples and all the places where this needs to go.
You all have superpowers. There was actually an opportunity to get a super team going.
Lori is not
I'll tell you what I'll
enough for
do.
you.
I'll tell you what I'll do,
knows
Leslie.
she's queen of QVC,
Just to
queen of
get-
retail.
Leslie,
But I'll
give
tell
some
you,
leverage.
Leslie, you'll have to tell
Leslie,
me
do you
now
want to hear another
because
offer or
I
not?
can
Lori,
see what
who's
this is
the
like here.
Lori, in the adhesive space, who's the #1 maker?
I'd like you to answer now.
Lori.
So wait,
Lori.
do not do that because
Don't
I'm
do
going to give
that.
you some leverage.
Don't do that.
Your packaging
Yeah,
needs a lot of help.
I'm
And
open.
You know what?
That's my sweet spot. So,
I'd like to make sure that I hear all the offers first.
well,
I want you to know that I will not make a rash decision when we're partners.
She is a sweet talker.
Oh, you are
It's
good.
all smart stuff, but do you feel I'm the right partner for you?
You know, so
I'm so
doing it.
surprised by
Leslie,
this.
you
No,
have
no,
to take
QVC,
my
Leslie.
offer, or
do you
it
want to
may
hear
go
other offers
away.
or not?
2 sharks are out. Leslie has one offer on the table from Lori for her magnetic picture hangers, Good Hang-Ups. But she may jeopardize the deal by waiting to hear from Kevin and Damon.
Lori, I 100% agree you are the right partner for me. I do need to hear out the room.
Bird in the hand.
It is.
Bird in the hand.
It is, but believe me, Lori, I'll make this work.
I'm going to give you
I'll give you 100,000 for 15%.
I'm
100,000 for 15.
You know what? I want to give you
take
some
this to
leverage.
Short Tech,
I want
the
you to
people who make
squeeze her
cupcakes.
down. I'm going to do this favor for you. I know the president of Staples and the CEO.
We all do.
We all
But
do.
wait.
So what?
Also, I think this would work. Going back to Shutterfly, who bought Groovebook.
Perfect add-on, don't you
I
think?
did 38,000 a minute with them 2 weeks ago on QVC.
And every
I also
time
did
it goes down, the
cupcakes
stock
at
price goes
38,000
down. So
a
please
minute.
stop talking
I
about
did
it.
40,000
Kevin,
in
is
Love
there an
Pop
offer
cards.
coming?
Yeah, you're doing
She's got
more.
QVC
Listen, I
pounds.
want
She doesn't
you to
need
go
QVC.
with Lori because I think you're great, but I'll do 100,000 for 10% so you can drive the price down.
You're giving her exactly what she's asking for.
Yes,
But you want her
I'll
to
do
go
it.
with
I'll
Lori?
do it for 10, but I want you to squeeze her head.
So just
Leslie,
Lori, I
do
want to
you
be totally
think that's a
respectful.
nice partner to have? Someone who wants to squeeze a
I
woman's
don't
head.
want to see you take advantage.
Wow.
Really, it's not.
Okay, Leslie, you got 3 offers.
Hold on 1 second. I absolutely know that Lori is great for this deal, of course, right? I didn't think about that point with Shutterfly. And then me, I want to sell or license or work with Short Tech, the ones who do all the duct tape in the world. So I think those are our 3 unique selling propositions.
Lori, would you be interested in teaming up with either Damon or Mr.
Wow,
Wonderful?
Lori's not enough for you?
I don't really need to team up with either of them. The
None of us need
important
each other
thing,
on this one.
Leslie, is that when my entrepreneurs do a deal with me, they get me. I'm the one that's on the phone with them. I'm the one that's doing the designing of the packaging and helping them to get everything done.
Does she look like someone who didn't do their homework, who doesn't see us all with our entrepreneurs?
I'm
knows
just
who
telling
does it.
you, I'm not
I
going
know
to
what
ever
you do.
speak. I have great respect for
Leslie,
my
do
fellow
not give
sharks.
up 20%.
But
That's
I do
very
not
foolish.
ever speak for what they do, as
Right.
they shouldn't speak for what
Leslie,
I
you
do.
got
Exactly.
I can
So-
only tell you what I do.
David will
So-
do it for 15.
and I'm
I'll
a
do it
good
for 10.
partner.
So start squeezing.
Isn't that obnoxious?
Not at all.
It is.
This is
Yeah,
the
you
Shark
really should
Tank.
reject his offer
This happens
just
in the Shark
because.
Tank.
All right, 20% is a bit
Way
much
too
equity
much.
for me.
What's your
So
counter?
my counter is, would you be open to a $100,000 loan for 10%? If I don't repay you in the first year, you get 20%.
You got it.
Done.
Done. Leslie, you made me an offer I couldn't refuse. It will be a dynamite
We
team.
will. We will. We're
really
gonna
will.
take this to be huge. I'm gonna. Anyway.
She's just way
Yeah,
too
she doesn't have
mellow.
any energy.
If you're at home watching and you have an idea, trust your crazy idea, and then hustle, hustle, hustle to make it happen.
In Season 7, we watched Matt Alexander and Mike Keneally secure a deal with Kevin O'Leary for their prototype toilet bowl light, Illumibowl.
Illumibowl is a motion-activated toilet bowl nightlight.
I'll give you 100 grand for 25%.
You got a deal, Kevin. Yes.
Let's see what they're doing now.
Okay, guys, we got 2 more hours to get all of these out. Let's go. Before Shark Tank, we only had $100,000 in pre-orders. We had to do everything in my spare bedroom. We didn't even have product made yet. Making a deal with Kevin allowed us to fill all our orders and really push our brand forward. Not only did we get our first retailer, but we got into Bed Bath & Beyond nationwide. It's only been a few months and we're already over $7 million in sales.
Illumable, Mr. Wonderful is here!
Hey, Kevin!
This company is exploding. They've got it in Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's selling through like hotcakes. We're going to make this the #1 way to light up a toilet bowl in America. It has to be 10 times bigger than this. You got to ramp up production. We've got to blanket the entire market. It's really important now that they get to the other big boxes. Walmart, Walgreens. They've got to get to every single retailer, and I want my team to help them get there. I love you guys. I think we're getting close.
Oh, man.
I've done a lot of Shark Tank deals. It's really rare when a couple of entrepreneurs like Mike and Matt blow it up so big so fast. Next stop, world domination of toilets. We're going to flush away the competition.
Shark Tank has really changed our lives. We're lighting up toilets, but we're also creating jobs, and we're inspiring people to do more with their lives. With the growth of Illumable, our aim is to turn this into a $50 million company. This is our American dream.
Illumable!
Do it.
Get him.
Bud.
5 seconds to the door. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next up is an entrepreneur capitalizing on a new trend in eating.
Hello, sharks! Woo! Woo! I'm so glad to be here. My name is Nick Massey. I live in Truckee, California. I'm the chief culinary ninja at Ice Age Meals, and I'm seeking $1 million in exchange for 10% of my company.
1 million.
1 million. Woo! To debunk the myths you've been fed about nutrition and show you the truth about food is my mission. To illustrate this, I've written a poem. This is called The Ice Age is Here. It's the diet of the cavemen who surely did eat it, and if you try it out, you'll be tempted to cheat it. Thanks to the cardboard box, cooking skills have been blunted. But cavemen didn't have this problem. Why? Because they gathered and hunted. The obesity train is on a roll. The brakes are broken. It's out of control. Time is now more valuable than ever. We've got planning and shopping and cooking and dishes. It's like we need a genie to come grant our meal prep wishes. Now, I don't have a shiny lamp. What I got is a simple cardboard box with ice that brings meals to your door at a reasonable price. So come with me, and the goods you'll witness, let Paleo Nick be your guide to culinary fitness. I got some samples I'd like to hand out. This is our butternut squash lasagna. It's our top seller.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's delicious.
great.
Really good.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Is this your recipe?
This
You
is.
said you're the culinary ninja.
Culinary ninja.
You are the
Really good.
chef for all of the meals that you ship.
I am.
So tell us about you. And this is
Nick, before you
delicious,
get
by
going
the
into
way.
it, will you hand us the packaging so we can look at the nutritional?
Yeah, let me do that.
How many calories is in this?
All of our meals are around 500 calories.
So this one plate is 500?
This one
that's
meal is 500?
No, that's about a third of a portion right there.
What is the paleo diet?
The paleo diet is meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, and no sugar. All of our meals are $9.99.
Okay, so this is $9.99. What does it cost you to make this?
That cost me $2.95.
How long have you been selling the product?
The product has been selling since August of last year.
What have the sales been?
$1.5 million.
Wow.
What did you do this past month?
We did 130,000.
And you are delivering all over the country.
All 50 states, correct.
What's your minimum?
So if you
How
want to buy
many
12 meals, you're going to pay
12
$120 plus $20 shipping. Okay, so $140.
Why is that worth $10 million? Why is it worth $10 million?
Well, before we get to that, I want to know a little bit about your story. 'Cause
Yeah, let me tell you my
This
story.
was delicious. This is delicious, right?
Yeah,
you,
it's
David.
really good.
You went to a culinary school?
I
or-
did go to culinary school. From there, I got a degree in hotel and restaurant management and a minor in Spanish.
Which makes perfect sense.
I ultimately got a job at Aspen, Colorado, where I eventually became the chef for Lance Armstrong. So from 2008 to
So it's your fault.
2011. No, I have nothing to do with that. My first day, he was doing some CrossFit training at the time, and I was inspired. Did my first workout October 30th, 2008, never looked back, and started meshing my two passions.
Do you have a deal with CrossFit to use their name?
Yes and no. You guys ready for this? Yesterday, they flew me to Santa Cruz to meet with their chief operating officer, the head of their business.
So is this why you're valuing the business where you're at?
Correct.
Because based on this future
Did
business
you actually have a
that
written
you
agreement
think
with
you're gonna
CrossFit
have?
that gives you the right to market under their name?
I don't have a written agreement. We would essentially be their co-packer. We don't have the details.
Why
This
is it
was-
worth $10
So
million?
you're gonna wait. I want to ask a question.
Nick,
Have
will
they
you
given you an offer though? that
They
is
have.
firm?
This is very recent and very fast-moving.
So Nick, let's just leave that alone because it's very preliminary.
Right.
Talk to me a little bit about the story in your mind of how you got to this value of $10 million.
The valuation. I mean, I see right now, this is $1 billion business.
What's a $1 billion business?
Yes.
This is going to be $1 billion
Yes.
business? Ice Age Meals?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why is it going to be $1 billion business?
Please tell us this one.
Yeah, I mean, so we modeled this after an existing company.
Which one?
Doing Amy's. You guys know Amy's Organics?
Yeah, of course.
Right. They started in 1988, so they're 28 years into it.
But Amy sells into grocery stores. Are you planning on putting this into grocery stores or just doing direct
all across
consumer?
the board. I can do that same model. I know I can, but with meat. They're 100% vegetarian.
Nick,
You've studied Amy's.
You really
then.
moved me,
Yes.
and I want to read a poem. Okay.
Oh, no.
I really want to read a poem, and I've written it for you.
This is
that
such a
doesn't
special
happen very
moment.
often.
Okay.
In cash I know, because I like to watch it flow. When I ask valuation, I want no hesitation. Are you worth $10 million? Hell no.
Kevin.
Damn, Kevin.
How is it possible that any of these other 4 sharkettes are going to figure out
Sharkettes.
to do a deal with you where they have to own more than 100%?
They're going to believe in me.
Nick,
That's the answer?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Okay.
Nick, I love the story. I love the
How is this
name.
deal going to happen?
I love
Okay,
everything.
We're getting there.
I love
How's
the
it gonna
questions.
happen?
I hate the valuation.
Okay.
You
I know
don't
you
say,
do.
Robert.
But
I
you,
think that's
Robert,
a problem.
I
but
find
you
10
love
million
me,
a little
Robert.
rich.
You love me, don't
How
you?
about a
Come on.
millions
I
rich?
do love you.
Yes. Woo! Okay. This right here. Listen. Corporate wellness program. We just planted one of these freezers. A guy shows up.
Can I just tell you?
Yeah.
If I was ever in a meeting and we were talking business and you came back to me and said, huh? It would be over right there.
Oh, sorry. No.
I'm out.
Are you nervous
You
right
guys,
now?
I'm not nervous.
Not
I love
nervous
all
at
you
all.
guys. Except, I mean,
Wait a second, Nick. Just because I tell the truth, I'm the only shark telling the truth here.
So, Nick, I love the story. I love the name. Hate the value. It's insane.
oh,
I'm out.
Okay, Damon, your poem, please.
oh, boy,
Another
here
poem.
comes-
Oh.
good.
Roses are red, and I am black. Your valuation was whack. So I don't know how to say this with tact. I'm out.
Now, there's only one shark left.
Lori, what are you going to do?
You know, you came in here. You asked for
I know, I
huge
understand
amount of
you
money
guys.
without having that paper in your hand that said, I have this
Right.
$5 million deal.
Too much.
That's the
That's too
problem.
much.
It was
I
just too high.
understand.
I'm out.
Okay, guys.
Congratulations,
Thank you so
Nick.
much.
Good
I
luck.
appreciate you.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, huh?
But it's just the way the guy is. Come on, we're not all polished and slick like you.
I'm certainly not polished, maybe slick, but it's like rubbing your fingers on a chalkboard. It would have driven me nuts.
I'm Jeff, and this is my 17-year-old son, Jack, and we're from Mandeville, Louisiana. Jack and I have been fishing together since he was 1 year old. I could cast a fishing pole before I could even walk, but that certainly doesn't mean that we're experts. Oops. We've had too many trips where we came home empty-handed. There had to be a way that we could catch more fish, so we invented it. Jack has always been an exceptionally bright kid, and he is really the driving force behind this business. Instead of going out with friends, I stay at home working. I built the website, the prototyping, the engineering. We know that we need to get into the big retail fishing stores.
Oh, it's a huge garfish.
We can't get them to take our calls. I put in $75,000 to get this business started.
Yeah.
This is real money. This is real lives. This is real people. It has to succeed.
Bye-bye, big guy.
Hi Sharks, my name is Jack Danos.
And my name is Jeff Danos. We're a father-son team from Mandeville, Louisiana. We're seeking $150,000 in return for 10% of our company.
We're the inventors of the Tactobite fish call. What's a fish call, you ask?
Well, it's like a duck call, but for fish.
You see, the two of us have been on countless fishing trips together, and even though my dad claimed to be an expert fisherman, the truth is, on plenty of trips, we really didn't do so well.
Now, come on, Jack. You know that I've always been the fish master.
Whatever you say, Dad. So anyways, we came up with a way to help my dad and all of the other fish masters out there catch more fish. The Tactobite fish call works by sending out sounds and vibrations that attract predator and game fish. You simply turn it on, toss it out, and cast around it. This is what the fish hear. and they can't help but head towards it in search of their next meal. It's affordable, compact, and yes, it really works.
We already know that this thing works on fish. Now we want to see if it will attract the sharks.
So tell us about your business. How much
what can we see?
Wait, can we see it? So essentially, that sound that we heard,
yes,
that attracts the fish.
Yes.
It makes them think other fish are feeding.
That's correct. And that is our scared shrimp sound.
Yeah, so what you're hearing right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it will. You can hear it.
Oh, it makes multiple different sounds.
Depending on the fish that you are going after. Why don't you get one and show?
Yes, I got
sound number 1, scared shrimp. What is sound number 2?
So that's called rattle battle, and you can hit, that's it right there. So we found that freshwater fish really like that sound.
So how many more fish do you find you catch by throwing this into the water versus when you went out on a normal fishing day?
We used to be the guys who would go out, and whenever we'd come back, we'd talk to other people about how many they caught, and we'd always catch less than other people. So now, when we go back in, we almost always have caught more fish than the other people.
Can I just get a technical description of exactly how I use it?
This is the anchor. So when you toss it out, this sinks down.
Yeah.
And this stays on the top. So it holds it in place.
Have you sold any?
Yes.
Yes. Great question.
Yes.
We're glad you asked this question.
Yes. We've been selling these for 5 months, and we've already sold $330,000 worth of them.
What do you sell it for?
It sells online for $99.99.
And what's the cost landed?
Yes. $16 landed.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jack, are you in school? What's your background?
So I'm 17. I'm homeschooled.
You're only 17.
We get that all the time.
42.
Jack has been.
I thought you were like 32.
Yeah, well, he's been exposed to business all of his life.
So Jack, every shark up here is an expert at something. There's one shark up here that is an absolute expert fisherman. Who do you think that is?
I think that's Damon.
We would bet it's Damon.
You're the fish master. Will this work?
How would I know if it would work?
Well, what do you think?
I've never used it
The noise,
before.
would it work?
Have you ever used a fishing lure that has a rattler that makes sound?
Yeah, I use poppers, rattles.
Exactly.
All right, so let's say a popper. It's going through the water. This is not going to give a motion to make the fish jerk and react.
So it doesn't make like a splashing in the water, but it does simulate that. Fish have what's called lateral lines that run down both sides, and it's basically like our ears, right? They have little hairs that feel sounds and vibrations in the water. And so they feel something, they feel like it feels like a school of fish or, prey that's injured, and they head towards it.
How much inventory do you have?
We just
$500,000 worth.
Wow. Where'd you get the money for that?
That was actually all paid for by, so our first order was 3,000 units.
So yeah, because your cost was so low, you were able to buy them for
We sold those,
$85,000.
and we bought the next 6,000 just on
So
the
you
money we had in
paid
the
for
bank.
all that inventory?
Yes.
We own it.
So with that inventory, why don't you back yourself? You have the money.
The reason that we wanted to bring a shark on board is because we know what you can do. We know that you can get us into retail stores, and we know that you can just make it explode.
Okay, a little nervous about the 99. I'm thinking more 69, 79 for that. But, 10% is not enough to get me out of the water, I think. It's too light. So I'm going to do $150,000 for 20%.
Before we go cutting our valuation, I'd just like to explain how we got there with the valuation.
Sure, that's fair. Go ahead.
So far this year, we've done $330,000 in 5 months. So this year, we will do, if we just stay on track, we'll do over $750,000. On that, we'll net at least $300,000. And so what we did is we took a 5x multiple on that, and that got us to $1.5 million.
That's a good call.
Jack, you're the freakiest, smartest 17-year-old in the world.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, let me tell you something, Jack. The way I look at it is $99 may not play, and they may not put and give it shelf space on that basis. I don't know that yet. We're all going to learn that together. Other sharks may give you a better valuation, but for me, it feels right at 20.
Your valuation is fair.
I think your valuation is fair as well. Reading in between the lines is there's going to be expected work on our side besides capital, and that's time. So I'm going to match Kevin Leary's offer, and I just want you to choose me over him at the equal value so we can screw them together.
All right, guys, look, I just want to show you something very important, just as you think. I don't often bring this out. This is very, very important. Mr. Wonderful is open for business.
Oh, we love that.
Exactly. And that's very special.
Okay.
Very special.
Okay, so guys, since you have all these hardcore fishermen, and the only thing that I fish for is money and deals, this isn't something for me, so I'm out.
Okay, thank you for your time.
I know fishermen will do anything to catch fish. And it's a passion. I don't think I've seen any sport as passionate as fishermen. I like this because some of the most popular infomercial products were fishing products.
Really?
That's the world that I'm really in. I love TV sales. I love the infomercial world. I have great partners. I see this as being able to blow it up by doing a great infomercial with it, so that people can see how it works.
Yes.
Lori, are you in an interview or are you making
I'm making an offer.
Before we die?
Okay, I'll give you $150,000 for 15%.
Thank you for your offer.
Better offer.
Can I ask why you, like, what, do you feel like our valuation is too high? Like, what?
So I think everybody agreed that we were at a fair valuation.
You know what you guys are running into, and it's very simple. When you actually get a shark as an investor, that's extremely valuable. We've learned that over the years, and I don't do that for free. That's why I have this plaque.
That plaque.
It's expensive.
What I would like to counter, Lori, would you do $200,000 for the 15%?
One shark is out. Jack and Jeffrey have 3 offers on the table for their fish baiter tack-to-bite fish call, and they've made a counter offer to Lori.
Would you do $200,000 for the 15%?
No. I know, with my Simply Fit board infomercial we just did, right? I probably put personally 150 hours into it, from editing it, producing it,
I don't think
the
your brand
script,
is fishing,
everything.
Lori. I gotta
It
tell
was
you.
really, my brand is product. I don't care if it's fishing or tutu. I mean, it
You're
doesn't
that good at
matter
everything,
to
Lori?
me.
I just don't think a brand is fish.
How chauvinistic are you?
Here's my thing about Lori's thing. Here's my thing about Lori.
But Jack, has everybody made an
great at
offer?
what she does,
Not
right?
yet.
We haven't.
Robert,
we're
waiting on-
I'm not sure if
We'd like to hear if you have an offer.
You've thrown some chum into the water.
we have.
There's a lot
They're
of
hearing.
There's a
the
lot of
sharks are hearing the call, I believe.
Absolutely. You know, I find it very interesting that every shark told you your valuation is fair. How often do we ask that question on the show? How rarely does somebody give us a good answer for that? I love the story. I love your sales. I like the offer you made.
Okay.
I'll give you the $150,000. I'll give it to you for the 10%.
I'll give it to you for the 10%.
I won't give it to you for 10%.
I don't like him doing that.
So, doing what?
I will, because
Doing
you're
what?
sitting there
Guys,
lecturing them.
let me say, I'm not gonna counter against Robert. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question. How many times do you think each one of these sharks go fishing a month?
I would be lying if I
do
guessed.
not.
I go fishing a month about 6 times.
He does.
Yeah, he really does.
I
fish.
live.
Well, he's
truly
fishing.
does.
I'm working and making our guys money, but
Yeah.
that's a whole different
When
thing.
I'm fishing, my money's making me money. So I'm
I'm
just
gonna
letting you
tell you
that's
this.
where I stand,
Mine is
and I'm going to allow them to
150,000,
fight.
10%, but I'd like you to answer now. So
Okay,
I'm not going to
so
wait for
Just
Robert.
one question. Would you be interested in partnering with Robert for the same 150 for 10%?
No, because I don't need Robert.
No,
I know
because she
I'm
didn't
the
even
one
offer-
that's going to be doing all of the
She
work.
didn't offer you the right amount of money
He
at
doesn't
the
know how to do
beginning.
an infomercial.
She's reacting
and
as she always does to what's
no, that's
happening
not
in the
true.
water.
You know, we all
Robert
know how
did
to do
this the other
infomercials.
day.
I'm not fighting for Robert, but
I'm
we
like,
all know how to do
not going to
infomercials.
deal with it.
It's ridiculous.
I believe in you. I think you're great. But I'd like you to take my offer, and I
When I'm down
respect
at
if you
Tractor
don't.
Supply Company, she's going to be selling earrings.
I respect Lori. You don't need 2 sharks on this. Look, I gave you what you wanted. $150,000 for 10%.
Robert, we would love to accept your offer.
Thank you.
Let's go
Thank
fishing.
you.
Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing. Let's go. I'll go fishing now. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Woo! Come on.
All right.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. We did it.
To see those guys stand up there and say that, Jack, you've got to be the smartest 17-year-old kid that I've ever met. There's just nothing like it.
Well, I guess I'm taking this back. I'm going to put it back and bring it out later.
Next time on Shark Tank.
Who's hungry for a bright idea?
How much does it cost?
I'm not a business guy, but this is my personal phone, but I'm not worried.
You murderer!
We feel like this could go huge.
Huge isn't a number. You go too wide too fast, you drown.
I think you've done a great job.
I like it too.
You could take their offer, or you could take what's behind door number 2. You want to ask yourself, do I feel lucky